Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hope your day is off to a fantastic start. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful one here in the mid-Michigan area today. A little bit warmer later, but come on, we can get that tail end of summer here and still enjoy ourselves. Lots and lots of stuff going on this week, just not only here, but all around the area as well. So lots of folks getting out and enjoying themselves, and it's been a kind of a crazy one. So if you have the ability to be out and about today, please enjoy that sunshine and weather, and we will take her the rest of the way from there. Let's see if we got a good morning or two here, and then we'll get on with our business. Oh, Kristen is, sorry, there we go. Kristen saying good morning to you as well. By the way, the dude is hanging out. He's chilling out over behind the counter, but he'll be here all day today as well. So first off, I guess let's just go right into the big news of this week. And that, of course, being that the Record Store Day Black Friday list is out. If you didn't get a chance to see that, head over to recordstoreday.com. You can find it on our Facebook page and the like, but it's really easy to find. And from what we're hearing from, lots and lots of folks is that this is a great list. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. I've gone through it once. I need to go through it again. If you get a chance to see the little blurb we did on our YouTube channel about the Dead Milkmen, that's in there. Go check that out. I thoroughly encourage you to do so. But we have activated on the Facebook page, but you can also do this via email or if you want to stop by the store. But we've got a thread going on the Facebook page that we always call the RSD wish list. And what that is I'm asking for your input as far as what you'd like us to order. Now, again, it's a wish list. It's not an order form. Per the Record Store Day rules, stores like ours we sign a pledge, basically, that allows us to sell the Record Store Day exclusives. But as part of that pledge, we promise to not boost the prices way up like crazy, like the eBay flippers do. We promise not to sell early, and we don't reserve or hold RSD items. But what we can do, and what I like to do here, is ask for your input. Otherwise, I'm just kind of guessing wildly on the stuff that I like and the stuff that I think you might like. But what the wish list is, it's actually a good way for you to contact us and let us know what you'd like to try to get. Now, if you're new to the Record Store Day game, this is never a guarantee, especially with some of the tremendously limited items that they put out there. And on the Record Store Day pages, you'll see how many of each are being pressed. So we can put in for as many of them as we'd like, but we're not guaranteed to get all of them that we ask for. And in some cases, very, very few. It depends on the numbers of the pressing. It depends upon the demand. It depends upon the allocation. It depends upon a great deal, many things. But the better chance that we get to get the stuff we're asking for is by, asking for it. And that's why I turn to the wish lists and ask you folks to let us know what it is you'd like us to try to get. From there, it's up to us to order it, and then it's up to our distributors to allocate the copies, get them to us, and then it's up to you to decide how badly you want to get it. Do you want to stand in line because there's likely going to be a line? But from there, that's how things work with Record Store Day. But it always is a lot of fun. I am toying with the idea, and you guys can let me know in the comment section what you think about this, but I'm toying with the idea of doing a live chat to answer your questions about pricing and availability. If we do that, it's probably going to be tomorrow afternoon at some point. So watch our socials for that, and we'll let you know when and if we're going to do a live chat. But I think I'm going to shoot for that happening tomorrow afternoon at some point, and we'll go for a half hour or so. It's kind of like a preview of Record Store Day. But I do get a lot of questions. How much is this going to cost? How many of these are being pressed? And that may be a good way to answer those questions. So let me know in the comments if you'd like us to do that. It's not for sure yet, but I'm thinking that may be the best way to go and try to get everybody's questions answered at once. Now, Record Store Day Black Friday proper, we have an event already set up on the Facebook page, and we will open at 8 a.m. that day per normal. So we're going to open a little bit early on that Friday. There will not be a regular Friday drop that day, but we'll have the Record Store Day stuff, and we'll do our live preview the day before as well. So that being said, all I can do is stay tuned, and we will get you that info on all of this stuff as best we can over the next couple of weeks here. So by the way, make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel to catch up on all of these as well. We just topped over the 900 subscriber mark. Little ways to go, but man, we'll get there. So, but Record Store Day, Black Friday, we're opening at 8 a.m. and then Small Business Saturday, we'll have lots more info on that as we get much, much closer. So a couple of other good mornings. Finally, we got some in here. The dude abides. Heather, yes, indeed. And appreciate you guys watching. Hope you and John are doing well out there. Tyler, good morning. The Pink Floyd, that's the new release we're going to talk here in a bit. Tyler says it sounds amazing. He picked one of those up as well. Kevin, good Saturday morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, that David Bowie Moon Age Daydream movie later. Oh, okay, cool. Enjoy that. Let me know what you think about that, Kevin. Pat says happy Saturday to everyone. And up north, let's see, Mom says good morning, and she's watching on Facebook and YouTube. Cool. It's a few seconds ahead. Good to know. We're getting there as well. Vinyl Richie. Hey, good morning, sir. What is the store's number? You can reach us at 989. You know, I always say this. Let me make sure. Look at one of our pens here. 989-486-9400. Vinyl Richie. I know what you're calling about. Give me a few minutes after we wrap this up at 10 a.m. and we will talk turkey, so to speak, Misfits wise. It's a good thing, and we'll take her from there, sir. Heather is also, yep. The wish list idea is good. I'm glad we're thinking of that as well. Steve, good morning, sir. Yes, you love the wish list. And you know what? There's no Dio picture disc. I don't get it either, but how can we possibly face a Record Store Day without a Dio picture disc? I'm just not quite certain. So close. We're getting there, man. Just spread the word and share and comment and like. Oh, and the big screen TV. Cool. I'm glad that's working on there as well. You're going to watch the I'm going to have to check this out. I know Kevin and I talked a little bit there, but the Bowie movie this weekend as well. Denny, hey, good morning, sir. Have a great day to you as well. And Heather's kicking more in as we go. Okay, let's talk new releases because I've got an announcement for you guys that's pretty exciting. It's not, well, it's official. I'll say it's official. It's exciting, but it's not quite done yet. So hang tough for that. All right, new releases this week, stuff that we still have on the shelf. By the way, if you're curious about these new releases, watch us later in the day. And again, sub to that YouTube channel because on Saturday afternoons, 3 or 4 o'clock, depending upon when I get it done, we have the full slate, not the full, but the highlight slate of the following week's new releases. So we're all about the pre-orders and helping. But right off the bat, we've got the new one from Clutch. This is called Sunrise and Slaughter Beach. We do have some copies of the indie exclusive version. Sounds great. It's a cool Clutch album if you're a fan. It's just some really stellar rock. The indie exclusive, we got a store copy open. It's kind of a neat little purplish copy on there. So very cool stuff from Clutch. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of those left. One copy left of the brand new Mars Volta album. Don't know too much about this. Abby checked it out. So Abby and Nick, and hopefully they'll let us know what they think. As alluded to by Tyler, we've got a few copies of the Pink Floyd Animals remix. He says it sounds fantastic. I've got a copy set aside to open up. Animals is one of my favorite Floyd albums, by the way, so I'm going to be hypercritical on that. But we'll give the new remix and new vinyl version a good spin in the store today or tomorrow and let you guys know down the line. But I'm looking forward to this, and if it sounds as good as the other Pink Floyd remixes and reissues that they've done of late, this is going to be pretty cool. Love the new cover on that too, by the way. Got a copy of Creedence Clearwater Revival at the Royal Albert Hall. Legendary concert captured in 70, never released until now. That's an iffy claim because this album's kind of bounced around under a few different names. It's called The Concert. You know how the legal battles with Creedence have gone over the years. So that we have one of those in stock. John Coltrane doing Blue Train. This is the mono version of that, a little bit cheaper. The stereo version, we had a couple on order. We didn't get those yet, so we're hoping until next week. If you're one of the folks that ordered that, we'll get that for you as soon as can. But we do have a couple copies of the mono. Just a fantastic Coltrane album. Brand new stuff from Marcus Mumford. His debut solo album, essentially called Marcus Mumford. Red transparent vinyl. Unfamiliar with that. I mean, I've heard Mumford & Sons, but I don't know what his solo stuff is going to sound like. All right, Heather and John, here's one for you. We got the Gwar album in. This is the new one from Gwar. Nuts, what's the name of this is? The new album from there. The New Dark Ages. So we'll see what this goes. I haven't listened to much of this online yet, but it looks like fun, as always, from the cuddly little fuzzbags Gwar. So, All right, we got two versions of the Lost Boys soundtrack. Halloween is coming up. The Christmas stuff's out. You wouldn't know it, but Halloween's on its way first. So we have got the reissue of the Lost Boys soundtrack, complete with saxophone solos going through. No, it doesn't in there, but a blue vinyl version and a silver vinyl version. In excess, Jimmy Barnes, Lou Gramm, Roger Daltrey's on here, Echo and the Bunnymen. Just some great 80s music all the way throughout. So 2 copies of that, one of each color left as well. And speaking of Christmas, here it comes, this year's variation of the Vince Guaraldi Trio, Charlie Brown Christmas. This one is a gold foil edition. It's a really neat embossed cover, and I don't believe that it is any color vinyl or not on there. Housed in a limited edition foil, gold foil, and embossed jacket. So very cool if you don't have that, or if you're collecting one of each one that they do every week. Okay, recent releases that we have restocked. Got another copy of Fireside Wake by Andy Dalton. Some great stuff. His triple LP, magnum opus, if you will, but some great music from Andy. And we got another copy of this sitting on the shelf. This is the colored vinyl version, split colors, and it's the 130-gram version. So it's sitting on our shelves, one copy. Okay, there was a big announcement yesterday as well, and forgive me for not remembering the title of that, but the new Taylor Swift was just announced. I know a lot of people get super excited about that. So we'll have some more information on that on our new release show. We'll tease that later this afternoon, and I'll have the full info on that as far as release date and when things are looking like for that. But in the interim, we just so happened to get some Taylor Swift reissues. We got a copy of Fearless back in, and Evermore, and then this is the green vinyl edition. I believe this is the gold vinyl. And we did get the triple LP red Taylor's version back in stock as well. And speaking of Michigan boys like Andy, but as cool, not quite, but we got finally a repress of Billy Strings' Home. Some great bluegrass from Billy Strings, and of course he's from West Michigan. Fantastic album, but we did get one of these and probably can get a few more put in as well. Heather says, "Hail Gwar." There we go. We have to show everybody that picture of you again, you and John, Heather. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Denny wants a Floyd remix. You bet, Denny. Contact me for sure. Gary says good morning. And instead of the UP, Lynn's saying good morning from Cincinnati. Cool. Appreciate you guys tuning in on the morning. Okay, let me look at the time, 57. We're coming up on it. So let me get this announcement in and out of the way here. We are getting a brand new, spanking spiffy, brand new website. And what this website is going to do, and I know it's okay. Oh, geez, it's a big announcement. But what this website is going to do is kind of tie together a lot of these initiatives that we've been working on as far as getting the news out to you about pre-orders. But it's also going to tremendously enhance our ability to sell online. I know a lot of you folks watch from outside of the mid-Michigan area, and we are tremendously grateful for that. But this is going to give you a way to not only get a hold of new releases, but we're going to be getting some collectible vintage vinyl up on that website as well, and lots of other cool things that's going to tie in the YouTube channel, and really going to be I think, an effective tool to help reach folks. It's not that I'm kind of dismissing YouTube, especially as we're growing, but YouTube is a great outlet for us. But I'm kind of viewing Facebook as it's going to be there, but I'm not quite certain if it's always going to be the best tool. So we're going to turn back to the roots and go back to a traditional website, but still have Facebook, still have YouTube, Instagram when I think about it. I do believe that there is a local statute. Some of the politicians locally have made a rule that I'm not allowed to dance on TikTok. So I don't think we're not going to go TikTok because A, you don't want to see me dance, and B, it's breaking some local ordinances. But anyway, the new website, if you want to start watching for it, just between us, look for RadioWastelandRecords.com. It is not up yet. There's like a placeholder there, but it will be there soon. And by soon, I mean Monday or Tuesday of next week. And it's going to be a growing process throughout. I'll be adding stuff to it. The company that we're working with is going to be tweaking it here and there. But I'm really excited about this. I think it's a great move. And I think that it's going to be something that'll help enhance our ability to work and communicate and keep track with you folks out there, no matter where you might be. One final thing before I wrap this up, the RSD. So I'm sorry, stay tuned for that. Lots more information as we get a lot closer to launching that website officially. I forgot to mention the RSD wish lists. By the way, I have to have your wish list in by Tuesday, the 27th. Our orders are going in very shortly thereafter. So I need to know what you want by the 27th. Drop a comment, shoot me an email, call the store, stop in. Anyhow you want to do it, just let us know and we will get that information in and do our best to get a hold of stuff. Okay, I'm late. It's 10 o'clock. You guys want to get on with your day. I need to get the store open and get some turntable goodness spinning, which will probably include that Floyd here a little bit down the line, but we'll go on about our day. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel later this afternoon for the new releases. If you have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, do all that stuff that the YouTubers normally beg you to do to get around their algorithm weirdness. I don't really care about that. I just want to talk to you guys on a regular basis, and we'll take it from where we go. See you later. Thank you guys very much for being here, and we'll talk to you this afternoon for new releases, and we'll talk to you live, hopefully tomorrow with an RSD live chat. Otherwise, we'll see you next week here at the Wasteland. You folks have a great one. Thanks.